Let's get ready to rumble. Welcome back to the 10-yard fight. I'm Coach KK. This is part 14 of the Power Deuces Scheme. Today we got into a 10-yard fight brawl with the Fighting Irish. Okay, we're going to be all over the play card sheet right here because this ended up being a slugfest, and we just had to keep hitting them where it hurt until we found something that landed. This is going to be real cool. You can see he's 64% pass, 34% run. That's pretty much balanced, and that's pretty much how it's supposed to be. He got 4 championships, so I know he means business right here. All right, there are rules when you're in a game like this. Okay, first off, I just broke a rule. I'm coming out in gun, you off trips, play action, post shot. Now I'm gonna take the blame because I didn't succeed on this play. You can see right here, he got penetration. One of my guys ran into each other on the crossing route, and it resulted in the incomplete pass. So I'm behind the chain. Guys, you got to realize this. I don't know if you play like this or not, but you don't want to be going 3 and out the first drive and have to punt the ball away. Run the ball, get ahead of the chain, and stay within the down and distance. Okay, this play call right here is tight end attack. We live outside the numbers with this play for some reason. Those guys went outside, so that looks like cover 4, maybe a cover 3 or cover 4. But either way it go, we live outside the numbers with these plays, with the 2 receivers being flanked out, and then they went out there for help. So we're definitely behind right now. Okay, I went to what I thought was going to be an automatic play call. Inside cross from the pistol deuce, nothing doing. The user was in the middle, and triangle was open. Now that I'm looking at this, triangle was open. So that was an ugly round. That was an ugly first round right there. That's unacceptable. You cannot go 3 and out. You have to run the ball. You got to get first downs. That's why sometimes it's a slow process for us, because I don't want to get caught up like this. You'll see sometime I'm in a long, ugly drive, and it's because of that. And now this guy come out and he's crossing the T's and dotting the I's, and he's just hitting me where it hurts. Look at this. It's all over the place. So I deserve this. I deserve this for breaking the rules. Okay. I mean, he ain't playing. He's running and gunning, huh? So he made it look easy. 6 plays, got a touchdown, and now it's round 2 for us. Time to spit out the blood and get back up, or at least try to get back up. Right here, let's take notes. This is gun wing slot over. Play call is play action flood. As you can see, everything is to the right, but I got flushed out of the pocket to the left and never even got a chance to make a play on the concept. Never even got the chance to go through the progression. So once again, the play calling is terrible. Right here, this is gun wing slot weak from the blue. Play call is slant. You can see the user is guarding the running back. This is the same side read to the left. I usually read it from left to right. If we can get underneath like that, I'll go there, or I have to flip to the stick part on the other side. So I saw him following my running back, so I say, okay, let's call a read option. If he bites, I'll run around the corner and try to strike out. 4 yards, that's not too bad. We'll take it, but it's not enough. So once again, he's guarding the running back. He's a safety. He's coming down. So we got it. We starting to get a rapport on the user. The user is the safety, and he likes to follow the running back. So I called post from the gun A slot and got flushed out the pocket, running for my life, off script, and I got to get on schedule. So we got the first down, but it wasn't like conventional. You know, it was off script and out of structure. So let's try to run the ball and get on schedule. All right, so 2nd and 6, we can live with that. We try to hit him with a power read. He's in the middle now because he sees that we're trying to slow down the process. So I'm picking up on that. He's in the middle. If you notice, we call a few passing concepts that required man coverage. So he jumped in man coverage as we jumped in the pistol deuce inside cross, and we got him. Finally got him. Okay. 2 videos ago, we explained inside cross thoroughly, and this is one of the most important parts of it. If they jump in man coverage, we get the mesh concept underneath, because his safeties that were guarding him from that side is going to run towards the middle and may get jammed up with the user in the middle, or like the hook zone defender or a QB spy man. So a lot of commotion goes on in the middle. So finally got him. Okay, we on the board now, and guess what? This dude just hit me in the mouth again. Blocked my field goal. Wow, my extra point. So I'm missing 1 point and he gained 2. So now it's 9-6, as if we're just kicking field goals. Every time I do a good thing, this dude come out with something better. Look at this right here, easy field position. So he's like on the 38-yard line, and he's back to running and gunning. Okay, left and right, just crossing the T's and dotting the I's. Look at that, boy. Look at here, making it look easy, huh? I gotta give him credit, man. You gotta give credit when credit is due. All right, so just because he blocked my extra point and he gained those 2 points and scored 2 touchdowns, it gave him a 2-possession lead. Ain't that's funny? So I'm down 16-6, 2 possessions, and now it's really time to strap up the boots, okay? Or else this thing will get ugly. Right here, my vision is blurry. I can barely see. If you're ever in a game like this, you gotta slow down the process. Don't go out there trying to add fire to the flame. Slow down the process, man. You can see we have a long game. I'm only 3 rushing attempts with 6 yards. That got to increase. We have a long game. Okay, we got the 3rd quarter, that 4th quarter, we got under the 2-minute warning, all type of stuff. So let's stay within the parameters, keep the game close. As you can see, I tried to come out here again in the tight end attack, and my automatic combat routes got locked out because he's bluffing the blitz with the edge defenders. He's in like a 3-4 cover 4 play, and you can see those outside guys pretend that they were rushing, and then they rush to outside the numbers. So he probably got them at like 10 yards on the drop zone, maybe 10 to 15 yards on the zone drop. I call it drop zone drop, same thing to me. Spot drop, same thing. Yeah, so I got to give him credit for that once again. So I had to take a mental note of that, because those guys just jumped in the way. Usually tight end attack is wide open when they're defending the box. So he pretended to be defending the box, but post snap they just scattered. So I came out the next play and thought about going power read, and then I called the tight end attack again because he's in a different coverage shell now. So we'll see what happens this time if they don't come in or if they do. So this time they decided to stay home. He's in the box. No one went out in the sidelines because he switched from zone to man. So it's all man across the board. So I went from being locked up and out, like locked out of that concept, to having a nice successful pitch and catch. Okay. So right now I done put in my mind frame, because you got to collect data points and pick up on their habits and tendencies. You got to see what they're doing and what they're trying to do. Right now, he think I'm trying to rely on the run game because I just ran the ball and I'm trying to slow the game down. So that's why he's in the middle right there. This is gun wing slot weak, PA bubble wide over. You can see I put triangle on the whip route instead of that bubble screen, because I want him to just take that slot defender out the equation. You see I put triangle on the whip route, and I know in the middle these guys are going to be running hook zone. So all we got to do is just keep good base and poise in the pocket and clear the hook zone defenders and get an easy pitch and catch. Yeah, we just had to wait and still got to work within the pocket though. Maybe I could have blocked the running back after, the play action. I could have just kind of like flashed the fake and he would have just stayed home instead of going out. Okay, so we got the first down. Let's operate from the blue. This is one of my combination specials that I like to run right here. We're in the gun wing slot weak. We instantly audible to lead option from the pistol wing slot. And as you can see, we got him. As you can see, I did this real fast. This was like a combo, a 1-2 punch combo. I went from gun wing slot weak to another play in the blue. And that resorted into that because we got to catch them off guard now. So things were moving fast and we had to catch them off guard. So if you haven't seen the breakdown to lead option, that's in part 7. We have a playlist of all of these videos. Go watch part 7. It's a whole breakdown on this play and you'll see how we got that lead option and how we even got to set this play up. But it all came from formation shifting. All right. Once again, he blocked my extra point. Man, what is going on? And he ran it back. What is going on? Man, y'all see what we be going through in the 10-yard fight, man? It be going down over here, man. So this guy right here, he's coming out again. Back to the basics. Running and gunning. Guess what? Woo! User speed. He got a speeding ticket right then. Got pulled over, buddy. Going too fast. So he shot himself in the foot with that one. I started realizing some of the places he liked to go to. He liked to throw intermediate. He ain't gonna take a shot down the field. He gonna send guys down the field. And almost blocked my extra point again. So he liked to send guys down the field, but he liked those intermediate routes. So that's my area right there where I'm gonna be defending from now on. See, he's throwing within that 10-yard range. So that's something that I picked up on. You can see right here, I'm trying to jump on the first read. See, he ain't throwing the ball all the way down the field. He's right there in that 10 to 15-yard range. So that was nice to adapt and pick up that. You can see he punted the ball. He want to go to halftime all safe. I don't blame him. Ain't no point of trying to force things. Guys, it is time to perform surgical operation. By the time he realized he's cut open, he will already be halfway bled out. I want you to see this. Take note. This is a sneaky, clever way to take a shot down the field without him knowing. Okay? We're not going to get in empty and 4 wide and trips and trade. We're going to stay in 12 personnel and call a shot play from there. Okay? He was on the safe side by getting in a dime, looked like dime 416, but he was on a safety and his eyes are down low in the backfield. Okay? Like I said, I'm taking a shot. Usually a lot of guys are getting empty and 4 wide, but I'm doing it from the 12 personnel. And what benefits is I have a running back blocking and a tight end. So I got like 7 men blocking. Okay. R1 is just a decoy. That's just to pull down one of the defenders. And the goal is to take a shot if it's there. This is very calculated. And you can see I got a clean pocket and I got a good throwing angle. Touchdown. Okay, that was very clever. I've done that several times this year, but you can't force it. It's only a shot to take if it's there. And he played right into our hands by stepping up. He was on a safety and he stepped up. Like so from his play call sheet, because he let us pick the play first, it said 12 personnel, 1 running back, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. So he didn't really think nothing of it. If I would have got in like empty, he would have been in prevent defense. You see what I'm saying? So that was psychological right there. That was mental. Guys, it's halftime. Hit that like button for me if you like what you see. There's plenty of more where this came from. I appreciate all the engagement we've been having lately. Let's keep this thing going. And we got good stuff. We got a lot of ground to cover in the future. Yes, sir. Boom. Sitting at the ESPN. Now, if you want to talk about heavy hitting and haymakers and stuff, that's one for the ages right there. Send that to ESPN right there, buddy. Yeah, that lets you know we coming with it now. So yeah, you got to tighten up on them users. So he did end up scoring. Man, that user hit was crazy, man. Take the game like a hit stick, like Lil Wayne said before. So yeah, man, it's 26-26. It's all good. You know, he got away. I kind of had a little bit of leakage in my defense. But he earned that touchdown. You know, that wasn't just given. He earned that one. So we made him work for it. So This first play call right here, we're gonna throw a jab at him, little inside zone. I see my play call, like I see the plays as like punches. Obviously, a jab would be like a inside zone. You know, it's like a little basic little something just to throw out there, right? And then you play everything else off of it. Okay. Right here, tight end attack. Once again, I got my running back going to the outside in case they try to flood the curl flats. Right here, I took too long to go through the read. I danced around too much, and that resulted in incomplete. So I decided to call a shot play right here. This is a vertical play. I'm gonna do a video on streaks in the future. Bad timing right there. Circle was open. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna do a video on streaks. I gotta talk about that. That's a whole subject in and of itself. So we're back to the basics. Inside cross. We called a few. I'm gonna show you what happened. So we called a few concepts that make him go to man coverage. Okay, you can see he's in man coverage now. The safeties were responsible for the tight ends, and they were very late getting over. The range is just outrageous how much range we had. So we don't want to sit here and rely on tight end cross though. You know, it's nice to have in the playbook. We stayed in the pistol deuce, and now we're going to call strong power because he's on his safeties. Maybe we can get him tangled up in the trash with these pulling guards, 2 pulling guards, and we got him. Nice little one cut move. Touchdown. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boy, you talk about momentum and adaptability and how the tables have turned. Here he goes right here. Yes, sir. So he over pursued right there. He was on the safety. So adaptability is everything, you know, adjusting to your opponent's tendencies. Right here, I forgot to stall it. You can see I made my last 2 extra points, but I forgot to stall, and he done blocked 3 extra points now. That's crazy. Oh, got him. Got him again. Caught him slipping. See there? Them user skills is something else, man. I got to get you guys a user pick video, man. Them user skills. See, I'm in the right spot now. I like I say, I've started to realize that he don't throw down the field. This is all within 10 to 15 yards. So this is the area that I want to set up in. I want to hang out right up in here. Yeah, we don't caught on to what you do now, buddy. So yeah, let's hit him where it hurt at right here. Gun wing, slot over, power read. He'll never see this one coming. We stacked everything to the right and ran left. I got to do a video on that formation as well. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. So you can see right here, this guy, he's on pins and needles. He's fighting for his life, and things are ending badly for him. He didn't score again. We done put up 40 points, got another interception, and he's on life support right now. It's ugly. The tables have turned drastically. This all came from adapting on both sides of the ball. We started running the ball. 98 yards to go. We called power read, and we got up out of there. Nice little 30-something yard gain on the play. 40-yard gain, 44 yards on the play. Now we just crossed over 100 yards rushing on the ground. I can go for that, you know. Kudos to that. Man. This drive right here, we want to just kind of run the clock, get some first down, and let's control the drive. Let's take these 2 minutes off and leave him with like little to nothing. I call play action inverted veer. We got the user to bite, but quarterback overthrew the ball. It's all good though. It's all good. We're in total control. We got room for error right here. I put it like that. Buck sweep is the call. We get about 5 yards on the play, 7 yards. Can't beat it. All right. So we're back to the gun ace. Power read. The user's in the middle. He's nowhere to be found. And we're hitting him where it hurt again. Yes, sir. Them punches landing now. Yes, sir. He don't know what's coming now. So yeah, this is how you got to do it. This is the true definition of a 10-yard fight, guys. The true definition of it. Notice we ain't taking them crazy shots down the field. Shout out to the run game. shout out to the run game, because that's the name of the game right there. Okay. Look at this right here, gun A slot QB power. This right here gonna put the icing on the cake. He have no idea this is coming. He's on the safety once again in the back, and he's shooting the wrong gap. 47 points. As you can see, we're on a 35-8 scoring run. He didn't see this coming. This all came from adapting. Remember, the score was 18-12. It was just 18-12 his way. He was blocking extra points. He was moving and grooving on offense. And then we caught a little vibe and just got hot at the right moment. You know, we started using in his little favorite spot. See, they'll show you what they do. By halftime, you should have a rapport on your opponent. Okay? And then you just got to go from there. I hope you guys found some value in this. This was real fun. This was a nice little teaching lesson. Until next time, fellas, I'm Coach KK. Yo.
This is how we do it every day. We be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day. We be grinding, and if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow.